Welcome to another episode of Royal Rumble. Please stand by for the upcoming fight. This time, Chaos will face up against Norsca.
So welcome to another episode of Royal Rumble, and thank you all, as always, for tuning in. This time I'm playing with Chaos and I'm facing up against Norsca. So yeah, let's go directly to my army composition. As I said in the former video, in my opinion, the matchup is in favor of Norsca. So it's not impossible to win with Chaos, but overall Norsca is really designed to compete against Chaos really well. They have a lot of tools to do that. But yeah, the performance with this build was very good. And yeah, I will show it. Yeah, let's go to my build over here. So I have a front line of Chaos Marauders. Chaos Marauders, cause the infantry of Norsca is also not... He probably will bring also Marauders, so you should be fine to do that. Of course, the performance is not really good, but this is the reason why I have Aspiring Champions directly behind that. They will give all units a leadership buff over here, so very good. And they should not hold on the complete fight, of course, the complete game, but they will hold on long enough. On the front line, in the frontline fight, they will stay long enough in the frontline fight till the Shaggots or the Summoners of Rage will be able to snipe out all large units and expensive units like Warhammers and stuff like that. So this is the plan, to hold up long enough that the other units or that the Dragon Ogres will kill everything important. So then on the side I have a group of Demon Spew, this incredible strong Forsaken unit from the new Regiments of Renown. So I think all of you know how strong they are. Makes so much armor piercing, so much melee attack, such a huge weapon strength. It's very incredible. Forsaken always on the side, because Forsaken are designed for flanking, because they are, for a infantry unit, they are quite fast. So they make, in fact, they have a speed of 48, nearly 50 speed. This is very fast for an infantry unit. So they are designed to flank. So they're very fast, can very fast go through the right or left flank. So always on the side. So I have the left side a usual group of Forsaken. So very good. Then I use also a Dragon Ogre couple, or Kolek, and a Dragon Ogre Shaggot, because you have to. Because if the enemy has a lot of Warhammers, you have to compete against them. So you have to kill them in time, because otherwise your complete infantry will rout. And that is, in my opinion, there is no other way to accept to bring a Dragon Ogre couple. And then we have the Dragon Ogres, in this case Summoners of Rage, also a new unit of the Regiments of Renown. But in this matchup, the Dragon Ogres overall are very good. So they are very designed because you need a lot of strength. And it's very good that you have not only one unit like a Dragon Ogre, so you have a few units like this Dragon Ogres over here, because it's not so easy to handle that for Norsca. So Dragon Ogres are really competitive against Norsca, also their usual unit, but they're also very expensive, 1,800 I think about, and so it's not so easy to bring a lot of them. So one unit, Dragon Ogres over here, Summoners of Rage are very strong. So before the Norsca DLC, you can barely see a unit of Dragon Ogres. Of course, they are very, very good against also cavalry. Also, they're very good against Skin Wolves. Yeah. So, but now with the Norscan DLC, they are very competitive. You can often see them, especially in this matchup. And then, last but not least, Exalted Hero, also to small target. Of course, it's large target on the horse, but it's not so large over there, so it's not easy to focus out with javelins. So and also he makes a lot of damage and can support the dragon ogres, which are fighting against Warhammers, for example. Okay, let's go to my opponent. We have Marauder Champions, Javelins, Marauder Champions Great Weapon, Marauder Champions Great Weapon, and Marauder Hunters with Javelins. So I think one of the most difficult things is to handle that with the Marauder Hunters with Javelins, because they make such a huge amount of damage to their anti-large bonus, and they make such a huge amount of damage to the Kolek. Of course, the range of them is really close. They have a really small range, shooting range, but they make so much damage to large targets like a Kolek or a Dragon Ogres. Very, very impressive. Then we have a Wulfric on foot without any mount, and this is very clever, because you expect, my build is especially to compete against large units, and now we have our commander without any large target, so he's not a large target, so not on the Mammoth. Very good to do that. Very good in my opinion. It's quite clever. Made it right, because my build is designed to compete against large units. Then we have Female Warriors with Great Weapon. I would always bring Mist Stalkers, the legendary Female Warriors. They are designed to compete against heavily armored Chaos units, very strong. But also the Female Warriors should be fine. And he took that with the anti-large. So this is the anti-large unit. As I said, I think he made an anti-large build without large units. So he has no large units, but he expected that I bring large units. And this is the reason why he also brings the Female Warriors with the anti-large bonus. So Marauder Champions, a lot of them. A Sorcerer, Shaman Sorcerer with Law of Death, I think he will use Spirit Leech. Yes, he did. Spirit Leech over here. This is Purple Son of Xeros is quite useless, you can leave that out. But Fate of Puna and Spirit Leech are always very competitive, as all of you know. And Marauders with Great Weapon. I don't know if I would bring them against Chaos, of course. This is the high tier infantry unit, the armor infantry unit, the armor piercing infantry unit. But I don't know how the performance is against the usual group of Chaos Warriors with Great Weapon. But of course, typically you should bring them, but I'm not sure, because you can outnumber the Chaos Warriors with a lot of Marauder Champions, because these guys are very expensive. So I'm not sure if I would. I think I wouldn't bring them at all. I'm not sure. As I forgot to say, I have a group of Marauder Chaos Warriors. They perform really well against Norsca. They have a huge amount of armor. Melee defense and melee attack is huge. The weapon strength is also very good. They have nearly no armor piercing, so don't bring them against any heavily armored units. But against not so heavily armored units, like it's typically for Norsca, they perform very well. They are immune to psychology, so they will not rout if a Warhammer comes close to them. So, okay, let's go. Sorry for that long introduction. But it runs quite well for me. A very wide formation, very wide frontline fight, always very good. Seafang goes down over here, makes a lot of damage. You can see that. Seafang damaged me so much. Really good Seafang over here. Overall, I don't think Seafang is very competitive, because it's very difficult to cast it on the front line, on the enemy front line, because you always can cast it in a straight line, and I would not bring that. But you can see that he damaged me so much with this Seafang over here. Very good over there. So my Chaos Marauders are shaking. Have no chance against these Marauder Champions. Very good over here. So my performance, the performance of the Summoners of Rage is in this case not very good, because he has no Warhammers. And they have to compete against the Female Warriors. I think there are better options to do. So it was very good of my opponent to bring that build, because No Warhammers, no good target for the Summoners of Rage, in my opinion. So I was able to flank him with my Forsaken on this side. And I think on the other side, this is the Mirror Guard. Yeah, we have the Demon Spew over here. But he was he held the line with a group of Chaos Marauders with great weapon. Because they are heavily armored. 80 armor. And even the huge amount of weapon strength of the Demon Spew is not able to go through this, because the amount of armor piercing of that is not so huge. Let's take a look over here. Demon Spew. I can show you that now, but I think the amount of armor piercing is not so huge. So, of course, Wolveric on foot has no chance against the Kolek. But it will take some time till I'm able to kill him. Because he's very squishy. You can see it fly around, have to stand up. Otherwise I cannot place another hit. And this will take a lot of time. And it's very good. But overall I was able to clean up the front line very fast. So this is the reason why I said I wouldn't bring Marauder champions with great weapon, because you take a lot of money for them, and they are also not able to hold the line as very long against very heavily armored, or nearly every chaos unit has armor piercing damage, so they will die. Also. So I think it's better to bring a greater amount of units, and so it's over here. So I think it's better to bring a huge amount of units, or low tier infantry, but then you bring more. But you can see the Marauder champions. Of course, the performance is very good. They made a lot of kills over here, but overall they only compete against Chaos Marauders. Maybe this build was quite good against mine, but as I said, in the most cases Marauder champions with great weapon will not perform so well against Chaos, because I think a usual group of Chaos warriors with great weapon is able to trade quite even with these guys, and these guys are more expensive. So I think more units, more low tier units would be better in combination with monsters like trolls, giants and female warriors. I think this combination would be better instead of bringing high tier infantry, because Chaos will always outnumber high tier infantry, because a lot of more high tier infantry, cheaper high tier infantry is the reason why I wouldn't do that. So okay, thank you for watching this episode of Royal Rumble, and see you next time. Thank you.